Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. My broadcast partner, Cheryl Pounder, she's fired up because they always say you're going to lose your mind in Detroit Rock City, which is where we are tonight. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Blue Jackets start things off on the right foot by winning the opening draw. Quick shot! Oh, it wasn't clean, but he did enough. And he fights off another save.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Kennedy's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Marchment. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Gibson. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Moves it around along the half wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Sends the pass over. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes a shot. Answers the call with a big save. And the puck's kicked free. The Red Wings have it now. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Van Riemsdyk's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Slides it across. Shuts him down.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
And that's broken up. Scooped up along the wall by Monahan. Oh, what a save. Looking textbook there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Shot! And he shuts the door on that. Moves it on over to Jenner. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he comes up with it. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Rasmussen's won the draw here in their own zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Rasmussen's lugging the puck. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. The Red Wings playing along the wing. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Feeds it on over to Sillinger. Shot! Turned aside by Gibson. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot! And that goes off a player. Quick pass to Sillinger. Columbus plays it against the boards. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Taken by Sherratt. Slides the puck across to Rasmussen. Passes it over. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Puck grabbed by Appleton. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. And they'll dump it in. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Goodbranson. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Just wide. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Jenner. Puck scooped up by Johansson. Steps inside. Jenner's got it in the defensive end. And now he moves it to Johnson. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Moves the puck over to Finney. They go on the attack through center. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the blocker by Freeze. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Way too much congestion blocks that. Gibson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Kent Kelly's won the draw. From the blue line. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Look out, what a hit. You gotta keep your head up out there. Scores! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Blue Jackets were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start. Fantilli's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Back to the point it goes. Hammers it on net. Oh, fantastic stop here. And it gets over 2-1.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Looking to set up offensively. Moves it to Kane. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end. He's got a step. Oh, he scores!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. He's not happy with this goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Columbus has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Fires it! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Shot! No room for that one to get through. And tries to make a diagonal pass to DeBrincat. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he turns that one aside. Moves it quickly over over to Jenner. And now he angles it across to Johnson. And he makes the easy save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Avoids the poke check. Here's a shot. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Takes a wrist shot. Fantastic save.
Reeves works hard to get to position, and that allows him to make that incredible save.
And he sidesteps the check there. And he was ready for that save.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
The Blue Jackets have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Rasmussen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Dishes it to Appleton. Takes a shot. Close save, and the play continues. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Columbus leads it 2-0. The Red Wings take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big-time stop there.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot. He makes the glove hand save.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Sillinger's got it in the offensive end. Slides it up to Appleton. Here we go, odd-man rush here. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. And a great save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Coyle's on the attack in the offensive zone. Flips it up to net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Detroit's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
The Blue Jackets have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. The Blue Jackets have it in the offensive zone. Answered the call there. Across the line and on the attack. And he makes the save. Raymond's got control of the puck in the corner. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Moves the puck into the attacking area. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Kane. Play is called for offside. Still lots of time left in the period. The Blue Jackets lead this one 2-0. Columbus takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Comfort. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck across to Finney. Picked up along the boards by Lundstrom. Right on the doorstep. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one, and I expect to see him out here again.
Passes the puck over to Finney. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Puck sent in, and that will allow for a fresh group of forwards to get out on the ice. Angles it over to Wood. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Moves it over to Johansson. The Red Wings are across the line and into the offensive end. Just gets enough to keep it out. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Cops got it in the offensive zone. Columbus gains a hold of possession. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Looks to get the puck over to Johnson. Shot! And that's broken up. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. That's gloved by Gibson. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Blue Jackets have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Monahan's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Blocked in front. Quick pass to Sherratt. Scoops up the puck here. Solid check to slow him down. Detroit's on the attack. Puck picked up by Goodbranson. Devastating collision against the wall. Columbus on the attack. Quick feed to Kane. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a chance. And that goes off a player in front. Columbus takes hold of the puck. And now it's over to Johnson. Drills him. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Grabs it in his own end. Takes the feed.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot.
Greaves steals one with that incredible save, James, and his team knows it. You can see him puff out his chest. He's playing with a little bit of swagger now, and everyone in front of him knows that they got to energize. They got to elevate their game.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Fires it on net, and he was ready for that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
A chance! Wicked stop by the goaltender.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Gets in front of it. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Here in the back half of this period, Columbus is enjoying a 2-0 lead. The Blue Jackets win that offensive zone faceoff and makes the save. Grabbed along the boards by Doyle. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sider.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Edvinson's going to play it against the half wall. Big save by the goaltender. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Columbus has been in full attack mode since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in the first. The Red Wings take possession off the faceoff. From the back of the cage with the puck. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, stopped it on the redirect. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes a shot. Glove save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Off a stick. Greaves hangs on to the puck to stop the play. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And that one's stopped. Makes his presence known on the ice. Handles the pass from the right wing. Pass out front, and that's deflected off someone in front. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Sider. He carries the puck up along the wing. Receives the pass. And he snags that one with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period, 2-0 is the score. Good job tangling up his opponent here. The Red Wings gain possession. Looks to set up at the point now. Made the stop on the play. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Greaves freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Directs it on over to Jenner. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass across to DeBrincat. Here's a chance. Denies him on the slobber. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Blue Jackets come up with the defensive zone draw. The Red Wings have it now. Grabs the puck. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And he loses control here. Monahan's moving the puck through his own zone. Passes on over to Severson. Handles the puck from the left side. Oh, what a save in front.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Columbus has the puck here off the faceoff. The Red Wings ready to go on the attack. Marchment's got the puck along the wing. Takes the feed. Dives down low to block it. Here's a feed in front. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Columbus has taken a 3-goal lead. The Red Wings win the draw here in the neutral zone. He got all of that one. Passes over to Johansson. Tosses it to Finney. Directed over to Comfort. And that's picked off. Puck dumped in. Detroit's got the puck. Feeds the puck over to Van Riemsdyk. Slides it diagonally to Finney. And he makes a save there. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, he got the answer on that one.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Larkin's won it in their own end. Sider's got the puck in his own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Quick shot. Denies him. He got all of it.
Larkin's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Edvinson's taking it from his own end. Here's a short pass to Larkin. From the neutral zone now. Moves it to Sider. Columbus has possession of it now. Here they come. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Coyle's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Tries to feed it over to Sider. Feeds it over on the attack. Taken by Sider. And makes the save. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. And there's the whistle icing the call.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Late goings of this period, it has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. Hops got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Moves it quickly over to Voronkov. Handles that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And now he passes up to Kane. Columbus gains control of the puck. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Slides it over to Wood. Gets the puck in deep. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Kane. And now he moves it to Rasmussen. Shot! And he keeps that one out. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Werenski. Quick feed to the Brinket. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Columbus plays it up ahead. Here's a short pass to Coyle. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Feeds it down low. The Blue Jackets will play it against the wall. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
The Blue Jackets play it along the boards. neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Slides by the check. Turned aside with a glove by Greaves. Getting into the later stages of this period, Columbus has dominated to this point. They lead at 3-0. The Blue Jackets take possession off the faceoff. And he loses control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Goodbranson. Slides the puck over to Marchment. Oh, look at this. Here's a shot. Gets the piece of it and will play on. Finney's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. That's gloved by Greaves. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. And off the draw, they win possession. Intercepted in the offensive end by Van Riemsdyk. Works it across to Marchment. Columbus plays it along the wing. Puts it on net, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Red Wings win it in the defensive zone. Detroit's looking to break out. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Larkin. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. During the final 60 seconds here of this first period. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Fantilli. Shuts him down. Here's a shot. And that's deflected off someone in front. Big time stop there. Slides into Larkin. Handles the pass. Great save by Greaves. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Gets the puck over to Johnson. Columbus brings the puck in from center. Fires it. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Angles it over to Larkin. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. And he takes the ditch. Oh, a clutch save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Shakes off the coverage. Put the hard hat on here. What a hit. Shot, and one last save. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. And they're going to fight here.
Well, everyone up on both benches here, and this is all because of the hit to one of their star players, James, and I like the response. You got to find a way to stick up for your teammates, in particular your best players.
What a throwdown. This rivalry only continues to deliver hit after hit. What makes a great rivalry anyway here, partner?
One word, intensity. I mean, listen, there's history, but it's typically because two teams are really close in nature, so the game gets physical. Then there's memory, right, which is cumulative.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden you've got physical engagement, and that's why you circle the calendar, James.
Well, it is awesome. All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that, Donnybrook. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Takes the feed at the back end. There's the whistle, and here's the call. DeBrinket's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game, and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset, or they're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Denies him with the save.
Gibson's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Comfort's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's knocked away by Fantilli. Moves it to Matejchuk. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Lets it fly. And there's the save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Monahan's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Blue Jackets win the draw on their own end. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Intercepted at center by Rasmussen. Quick pass across to Voronkov. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Slides it diagonally to Larkin. The Blue Jackets will play it to the defensive zone. And a great save! Greaves makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Cuts to the paint. Stones him with the blocker.
Gibson's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Battle along the boards. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Off a stick, and they can't connect. The Blue Jackets are on the attack. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Dishes it to Sider. The Red Wings take it along the wall. And he's knocked off the puck there. Puts one on net with the stop. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Turned aside with a glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Fantilli's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play.
DeBrincat's penalty is almost expired.
Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Johnson's got it along the boards. Shot! And that's nowhere near the net.
But you go from having a great scoring chance to giving the other team their breakout pass here, James. You got to find a way to hit the net when you're there.
Moves it quickly over to DeBrincat. Takes it to the front. Off of the glove. He scores! Alex DeBrincat!
Well, this is a redemption play here, James. He's sitting in the box, hoping that his team doesn't get scored on, and then he jumps out of the box and cashes in and converts for his team. Gotta love it. 200-foot play that winds up being the difference.
The Red Wings desperately needed that, and Cheryl, I know I sound like Captain Obvious on that one.
Well, 2-goal deficit is certainly better than a 3-goal deficit, James. I know I'm Captain Obvious as well there. But finding a way to get it done, there's a lot of time left in this game for them to claw their way back in. It just takes one to reset the sail.
Left save by the goalie. Breeze covers it up and will get a whistle.
Well, I like this play, James. Sometimes as a tender, when you haven't been busy, you can get mentally low. But he is able to hold on to this one. Good play.
Lots of time left in this period. Detroit still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. The Red Wings win it. Pass back to the point. Puts it on net. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Detroit's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to cut the deficit, but goes off the pipe and out.
Slides the puck over. Gibson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Detroit's moving the puck through center ice. Tries to feed it over to Larkin. And that's a great heads-up play by Monahan. And he takes the feed. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And he catches that one with the glove. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Gains the zone through center. Drives to the paint. Oh, stop it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Fires it on net. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Strum ensues along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Picked up along the boards by Lundstrom. The Blue Jackets cross the line and gain the zone. Denies him in front. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. Columbus is enjoying a 3-1 lead to this point. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. They put the puck into the offensive end. Columbus has possession of the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Quick shot. And there's the save on the play. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. The Red Wings play it along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. They score! It's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it's certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. That's a really tough defensive zone turnover. Now everyone's caught out of position trying to cover, except for the shooter, of course, who has all the time in the world to put it top ins.
Detroit's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's 2 trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
And that doesn't go well. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Reeves makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
Detroit's got it from behind the net. Moves it to DeBrincat. The Red Wings move to the offensive zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Solid hit on the play. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance. Answers the call with a big save.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Blue Jackets are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent.
Moren's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. Quick pass to Vinny. Lets it fly. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. Woods gained the line and on the attack. Shot! Oh, denies him with the paddle save. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Sends it in deep. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. A shot denied by Freeze. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Red Wings have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Fantilli's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Shot! Oh, what a title save on the play! They fight for it along the boards. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Greaves.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Olivier's into the offensive zone now on the attack. What a steal in his own end.
The Red Wings are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Turns it aside with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The setters will glide into the dot. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Sherratt. Works it across to Appleton. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Steps into the offensive end. Huge steal in his own end. Gets the puck in deep. Taken along the wall by Appleton. Greaves has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Detroit's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Oh, thunderous hit. You might call that one karma.
Yeah, and the crowd was going wild in the building, James. Just really appreciative of standing up for a fellow teammate. And a lot of the time, that can rally the group and be a real game changer.
The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. Columbus is on the attack. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. Columbus has it. Angles it over to Coyle. Sends the puck across. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. With some open space at center. Sent into the offensive zone. Detroit's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Long pass across the ice. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Dumps it in. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Puts it on net. Gibson's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Columbus leads it 3-2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Kopp. Textbook poke check by Voronkov. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, and here's the pass. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Dumps the puck in. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Now he slides it up to Kopp. Gains the zone along the right wall. Fires it. Makes the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Blue Jackets have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Columbus wins the draw. Quick feed to Goodbranson. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Stopped with the blocker by Freeze. Here's a shot. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Detroit's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. Fantilli's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Detroit's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. In close! And he comes up big with a stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Takes that pass back at the point. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Scrum along the wall. Moves it over to Goodbranson. Gains the zone through the middle. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Shuts him down. From the left wing, takes the feed. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Quick pass across to Finney. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Feeds it to Finney. The Red Wings take it across the line. Feeds it over. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Coyle.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He shied a little bit too much there. When you're trailing a game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Moves the puck. Detroit's trying to make something happen in the offensive side. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Drives to the sweet spot. He grabs the puck here at the point. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And the puck departs the zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. That's blocked. Coyle's got control of the puck in the corner. Columbus takes possession of the puck. The Red Wings gain possession. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. And now it's grabbed by Sherratt. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kane. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Up along the wing. Coyle's got the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Detroit's on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Freeze. Here's a short pass to Larkin. Takes control of the puck. Looks to pass it to Larkin. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Columbus gains a hold of possession. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And he makes the save with ease. And he takes the pass. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. And that shot dies in traffic. Big time stop there. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home.
This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup, being hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding.
The Blue Jackets have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Columbus has possession of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Jenner. Takes the pass. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and are on the attack. With possession along the wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Edmondson. He puts it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often. When you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck, that's ugly.
The Blue Jackets are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Comfer. Slides the puck across to Finney. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. DeBrinket's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him! DeBrinket's exploring options with the puck. Oh, what a chance wide!
Well, this is frustrating, James. You do everything to get to the right position. You put yourself in a grade A scoring area, and then you miss. That's frustrating.
Picked up along the boards by Jenner. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Columbus has it near the wall. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Detroit's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shot! Just a simple save by Greaves.
Casper's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Punks it away in his own end. The Red Wings slide it through center. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Denied by the goaltender. Back to the blue line. Lets it go! And that shot gets caught in traffic. Redirected off a stick. Monahan's got it against the boards. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Coming to the slot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Red Wings will take it behind the net. Oh, what a stop by Greaves.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Columbus getting all sorts of offensive production tonight. They lead at 5-2. Kelly's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Columbus has the puck. Marchman's got it into offensive territory. Columbus slides the puck against the wall. Sends the pass over. Puck picked up by Appleton. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. There's a shot. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. The Red Wings have it now. Grabbed along the boards by Appleton. Here they come up along the wing. Throws it in. Columbus has it behind the cage. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. And now he angles it across to Olivier. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Rasmussen. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Red Wings need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And he coughs it up with the pass. Detroit's gained the line and into the zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Columbus looks to get things going there with the puck. Answers it with an even better save. Detroit's got it in their own zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Battling for it along the boards. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Oh, what a save by Greaves.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Greaves. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Sends it over to Coyle. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Sends it in on the attack. Taken along the wall by Sillinger. And he's got the answer for that one. The Blue Jackets have it now. Denies him again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Late goings of this period. Columbus really came to play here tonight. They lead it 5-2. Cops won the draw here in the defensive zone. Columbus has possession of it now. Here's a shot. Blocker save. Feeds the puck to DeBrincat. Gaining momentum up along the side. Fires it on net. And that's blocked in traffic. Now over to Voronkov. Detroit's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. Good check, frees the puck up. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Here they are on the attack. And there's a glove save on the play. Hammers a shot. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. The Red Wings seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. We've played not one, but two periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack, go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner.
Hey fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund a children's playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. If you'd like to learn more or to donate, please visit our team website.
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period is underway. Time to finish up strong because it has been a one-sided contest to this point. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Columbus has driven play through 40 minutes of it, and they just have to continue that push through that third period, James. They want to make sure that they have the same energy to end the game as they had when it started.
Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. Severson's got it across the line. Dishes it off. That's gloved by Gibson. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. No shortage of offense, most of it from one end. It's 5-2. Monahan's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Severson. Into the offensive zone. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Great reach with the poke check by Severson. Quick pass to Johnson. They've got some momentum here. Here's a pass to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Picked up along the wall by Johnson. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Tries to feed it over to Kopp. Quick shot. And that goes off course off a body. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. Takes the feed. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Red Wings will serve 2 for holding.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The Blue Jackets once again send out their power play unit.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Slides it across. Great save on the one-timer. Quick feed to Comfort. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Here's a short pass to Kopp. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Moves it to Johnson. Gaining momentum along the wing. Detroit's got possession while undermanned. Kopp's got it in the defensive end. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough.
Greaves has been solid between the pipes tonight, James. Really unwavering and giving confidence to his entire team. Multiple big saves, and that really sets your team into a rhythm. They know that they have confidence in you to make that save, so they can try things, they can do things, and play their game.
Larkin's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Detroit's won the draw. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Marchenko's got the puck in his own zone. The Blue Jackets pick up steam and are on the attack. The Red Wings have possession shorthanded. The Blue Jackets get a hold of it. Delayed penalty looming. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
And with the call, it's a huge opportunity for the power play, a 5-on-3.
2-player advantage, 5-on-3, so much room available. Sometimes you can get lulled along the perimeter and look for the perfect pass. Sometimes you just got to fire the puck.
And they get the puck out of the defensive end. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Taken by Coyle. To the low slot. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there.
Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James. You really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Canes recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Off the draw, they take possession. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just
Center of the crossbar. Big-time save. Oh, my goodness.
well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
From the back of the cage with the puck. And that's taken by the defense. Columbus is across the blue line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great save by Gibson. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. And a great save. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Detroit's got possession here in their own end. Sends a pass over. Can't connect on the shot. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Larkin's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Dumped in and they'll go off. Columbus takes possession along the wall.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. And he dodges the poke check there. He says, let's get physical on that play. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Moves it quickly over to Rasmussen. Here's a chance. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Gibson's been fantastic tonight, really putting his team on his back here, James. Just look at this last sequence. I mean, desperation save after desperation save. Really keeping his team in it and the puck out of the net. They got to find a way to converge, retrieve the puck, and get out of their own zone.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Here we are, it's 5-2 in this one. And off the draw, they win possession. Intercepted in the offensive end by Kane. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Gibson's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Detroit's won the defensive zone draw. Works it across to DeBrincat. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Tremendous blocker stop by Reeves. Headman pass.
Johnson's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Receives the pass. Woods moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Coyle. Pass in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. Here they come on the attack. Here's a pass in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Crawford made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Comes up with the stop. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Sillinger's stick handling in his own zone. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Angles it over to Sherrod. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Greaves.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Trying to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Picked off by Olivier. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Puck grabbed by Gibson. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Blue Jackets have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2. Slides it diagonally to Van Riemsdyk. And now it's grabbed by Edvinsson. Grabbed along the boards by Finney. He got all of that hit. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Quick feed to Marchenko. Too much traffic in the lane. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Here's a short pass to Edvinsson. Turns him away. Takes the feed. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And that's blocked. Big time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Taken along the wall by Provorov. Columbus has it in the defensive end. And he sends it across to Olivier. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. Voronkov's carrying it ahead. Tries to feed it over to Matejchuk. And that's a smart heads-up play by Edvinsson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Matejchuk. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Moves it quickly over to Werenski. Oh, how did that stay out? Wow!
I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blue Jackets lead at 5-2. Slides the pass over to Johansson. Handles the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Red Wings will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Blue Jackets take it across the blue line. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And that one's stolen at center ice. Handles the pass. Rocks him on the play. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Here's the chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Reeves doing a great job of keeping that last puck out. Just have a look at this replay here, James. I mean, he gets to this high-danger chance and is able to turn it away. Not sure how he did it, but he got there in time.
The Red Wings still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Monahan's won a big draw in their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Passes it over. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great poke by Jenner. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. And he takes the dish. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Brilliant save, run it perfectly. Quick pass to Goodbranson. Johnson's going to play it against the half wall. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Takes it from the right side. And not much on that one. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. And now he tries to get it across to DeBrincat. Puts it on net. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. In this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game, and if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Detroit's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James.
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Slides the puck over. Fires it. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Columbus has possession of the puck. And here's the pass to Sillinger. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Blue Jackets will play it from the corner. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Puts it on net. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Columbus gains control of the puck. Detroit's gained possession. Bank pass off the boards. Shot! And he turned that one aside.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Detroit's got the puck.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Gets it over to Wood. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a shot. Makes another stop. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Well past the midway mark of this period. Columbus trying to hang on here. It's a 5-3 hockey game, and the fans have been loving this action. Nice job tying up his opponent. Detroit's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. And now it's over to Marchment. And he takes the feed. That's off a stick. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Quick feed to Werenski. Takes it into the slot. And he elects to explore his options. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a save by Gibson. Detroit's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Larkin. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. And that's off target as it hits a body. Marshman swooping in on the attack.
Columbus has a number one line that is an offensive threat, and they're difficult to shut down against any opponent because of their motion in the offensive zone in particular. They produce, and they're a reason why this team is ahead.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Compher's won the face-off. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Van Riemsdyk. Slides it across to Compher. Moves it to Marchenko. Dished on over to Fantilli. Broken up at center by Compher. Shot! Oh, gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. And that's intercepted by Provorov.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Scooped up along the wall by Matichuk. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Excellent stick work on the play. Puck moved over to Van Riemsdyk. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Matejchuk. Here they come on the attack. Shakes himself free. And he's got that one. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Picks up the puck. Greaves has it and freezes the play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Red Wings continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. The Blue Jackets win the draw here in their own end. Greaves is going to get a much-needed whistle here in this third period of play.
Well, yeah, they're winning this hockey game, but they've been outplayed and outshot. He's just trying to control the pace of this game, try and really hold on like a lifeline right now. Love the job that he does there to pounce on that puck.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Moves the puck. Puck dumped in, and the forwards are going to skate off. The Red Wings have it now. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, they didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. And now he moves it to Johnson. Scoops up the puck here. Quick pass to Sherratt. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Larkin. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And that caroms off a body in the lane. That's a textbook save by Gibson. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Plays the body into the offensive zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Larkin's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Gibson's going to hang on for a whistle.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Knocks it away with the stick. In the final moments of this period, the Blue Jackets lead by a pair. It's 5-3. The Red Wings win the defensive zone faceoff. Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken by Jenner. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And it's a quick pass to Jenner. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jenner. The Blue Jackets are playing against the wall. Sider's taking the puck behind his net. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Columbus has it near the wall. Woods lugging the puck. Quick pass to Kane. Gains the zone along the right wall. Fires it on net. And there's the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Shuts them down. Works it across to Johansson. Blast from the blue line. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Takes it to the front. Broken up by Johansson. Puck picked up by Kopp. Quick shot. Makes the glove stop.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets come up with the defensive zone draw. Puck scooped up by Sillinger. Takes a shot. Turns that one away. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. And now he angles it across to DeBrincat. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Drives to the sweet spot. Big-time stop there.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Late goings of this period. It's a 2-goal game with a 5-3 score. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Stop that one. Gibson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Compher's won the draw here in their own zone. Van Riemsdyk's got the puck along the wing. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Wood. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. He's got it behind the cage. Drives the puck ahead to Voronkov. Can't hang on after that hit. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Here's a chance. Let's go! Right on the doorstep. The rebound nearly had. And they made no mistake about taking that one home.
I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
Detroit's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
You'll need more than that to beat him. Reeves plays keep away as he hangs on for the whistle.
Well, he's made critical saves all night. No bigger right here in the third period to be able to hold on to that one, not give any second open shot opportunity.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Red Wings have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Columbus has possession of the puck in the offensive end.
Casper's last play was impressive, James. I mean, he's falling. He's almost on 1 foot. Incredible balance, but more importantly, the awareness to know exactly where he was passing and distributing the puck.
The Red Wings will play the puck from behind the net. Wicked slap shot! Sizzling shot, and he makes the save.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
A critical draw here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. With the blast! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Moves it to Appleton. And turns aside the slapper with ease. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Nearing the final minute of the third. The Blue Jackets gain control of it. Here they come up along the wing. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Poked away by Matichuk. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And the puck skips away after that move.
Matejuk's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
The Red Wings really need a goal here. They pull the goalie and the extra attacker's out. Shot! Stops him with the glove!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Red Wings continue to trail here late in this third period despite several scoring chances tonight. Moves it quickly over to Johansson. Turns aside that blast. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Branson.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more.
Fires to the empty net. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Wide open net. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Blue Jackets' persistence pays off as they get the empty netter, and that should probably do it here for this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, that should be the insurance marker, James. They've got a comfortable lead now. They can all breathe a little bit lighter, and that should finish it off.
And we are all over with this one tonight. Columbus delivers the win in an impressive fashion, too, because this was a battle.
Yeah, it was a battle, and it was back and forth action, and you have to stay present and in the moment, because if you know that you make one mistake down the stretch, it could really cost you and potentially the game. So to close it out, not an easy task, but they held on.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.